Hello, my gorgeous innovators. I am so excited. There are so many cool things happening right now that I get to tell you about. Okay, so first of all, Mercury is direct. Woo! Finally, it went direct on Thursday night. So we are now in a position where things that weren't working right are working again. Things that were stalled out can be revisited. Conversations that did not go well can be rehabbed. You can do all of the things that you have been avoiding, anything that you've been holding back on, hesitating from, pulling away from. Now is the time to go full bore on those things. Just dive right in. Just do it. Let me just adjust this slightly. There we go. The other thing about Mercury going direct is that this is a time when communication can feel a lot easier. So if there's a conversation, especially that you've been avoiding, something that maybe is hard for someone to hear, difficult for you, this is the perfect time to have that conversation. Just rip the Band-Aid off and do it. Saturday, today, the 4th, Saturn goes retrograde in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is Saturn's sign. So it's really powerful when a planet goes retrograde in its own sign, just like the retrograde we just had in Mercury was in its own sign in Gemini. And so this is also a very powerful one. However, don't panic. It isn't like the Mercury retrograde, which wreaks havoc on things, practical things. Saturn is more about getting your shit together. And it's an opportunity more than a crisis. It's an opportunity for you to really look at the way that you are living your life. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to really think about your integrity, to think about your values, to think about responsibility in the powerful way, not in the like blame and shame kind of way, but looking at how can I take more of my own power back? How can I really live in my integrity, have clear, strong boundaries, and really be the person that I want to be? This is our last opportunity to learn the cosmic lesson in this particular cycle, because Saturn is about to leave Aquarius. It is about to go into Capricorn. And it has been in Aquarius, are you ready for this? Since March of 2020. So what does that tell you? There's obviously a larger cosmic cycle going on here that we are all a part of, where we're rethinking our own culture, where we're rethinking the way we do everything as a people, okay, as humans. So this is a really powerful cycle, not just on a personal level, but on a planetary level. This is a creative cycle that we have all been a part of, and it is about to end. Now, I'm not saying that the pandemic is going to magically end, although I kind of suspect that by about May of next year, it will, but that's another issue. What I'm saying is that this is a personal opportunity for you to really dive deep and to do some personal growth. This would be a perfect opportunity to embark on a new personal growth workshop or course. This would be a great time to read my book and try the Release Your Masterpiece process, or to join the Be a Doer Mastermind. This is the ideal time for you to really think about how you do what you do, your process, your personal creative process. This is a meta moment where you get to kind of step back and look at the bigger picture and how you are doing all of the things. So this is a really powerful organizational moment. Not only are we coming into organization in the lunar cycle, but in the planetary cycle. So this is the perfect time to start to think about your dream for yourself, your dream for the planet, your dream for the people that have the same values that you have, your audience, your team, your people, right? Really think about how can you organize things so that you are a force of impact toward all of those things that you want to create, not just for yourself, but for everyone. This is a time of creating systems. This is a time of creating processes that work for you. Anything that is not working for you, this is the time to get rid of it. Okay, you have an unprecedented opportunity right now. You can make quantum leaps forward right now in terms of your personal growth, but you have to put your focus there deliberately. So that is the wonderful, exciting thing I had to tell you about Saturn retrograde. But Saturn retrograde, my dears, is not the only thing that is coming up. We also have on June 14th, the full moon of all truths. How much do you love that name? I love it so much. The full moon of all truths is exactly what it sounds like. So this is the time when illusions are going to be shattered, when things are going to come to light. Like I said, if there's anything that you have been hiding, I would rip that Band-Aid off before that moon comes and does it for you. So this is the time to come clean on things. This is the time to clear up misunderstandings. This is the time before the full moon of all truths to get really clear with yourself, to be super honest with yourself. What do you really desire? What do you truly, at a soul level, desire? Desire is sacred. It is what leads you to your destiny. Desire is not compulsion. Desire is not a whim, okay? Desire is, I want this with every fiber of my being. If you are not being honest with yourself and everyone around you about what that is for you, your why, your focal point, this is the time to get super, super clear on that for yourself, and then to communicate that clearly to everyone around you. If you do not do that, by the time the full moon of all truths comes, June 14th, that is a Tuesday, okay? Not this coming Tuesday, but the following, nope, yes, Tuesday. I was like, is it Wednesday? No, it's Tuesday. If you do not get clear and come clean on all of those things, all of the values, the desire, the things that really matter to you by that time, the universe is going to do it for you, and it will not be comfortable, and it will not be nice. Like I always say, the call to adventure doesn't come at a convenient time. It doesn't, tap politely and say, hello. Maybe it does at first, but if you ignore it, then pretty soon it's like bang, 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 bang at 4 o'clock in the morning. And you can call out adventure, go home, you're drunk, as much as you want. It's not going anywhere, okay? When you put things off, the universe eventually says, oh, okay, you've put this off long enough. It's time now. It's time now. Take it from me before you hear it from the universe, okay? It's time now. It's time to come clean. It's time to come out. It's time to be the person that you genuinely, genuinely want to be on every level. And you have an amazing opportunity with this Saturn retrograde. It's slowing things down for you. It's showing you where those problem areas are. It's giving you this opportunity to really put your focus on fixing all of those things so that by the time that comes, you are ready. And it can be, again, an amazing opportunity rather than a crisis, because this is a chance for you to step up, speak out, tell your truth, and have it really land. On the full moon of all truths, this is the perfect time to put out a video, put out a blog post, create some kind of really authentic, direct, honest content about something that really matters to you, something that maybe you've been avoiding talking about, something that maybe has been scary or vulnerable for you to talk about. That is the perfect time. It will land exactly where it needs to land if you do it right then. All of that said, we are also moving into, of course, the summer solstice. Oh, my favorite time of year. I love it so much. This is the pinnacle of yang, ladies and gentlemen. Yang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-lang. This is do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is where we are full steam ahead, full energy, full on, full moon, full sun, just doing the shit, okay? This is the longest day of the year, is that summer solstice. And so you literally have more energy to do what you want to do, to create what you came to create. And so this is the perfect time to kind of get your ducks in a row, make sure you are really ready for that amazing solstice energy when it comes. Because when it comes, this is the time to pour it out. This is not the time to question it or to go back and relook at it and say, is this really the right thing? This is the time when the solstice comes to really channel, pour it out. Let it come through you. This is time for free writing. This is time for talking into an Otter, the Otter app or some other app. This is time for having those big conversations. This is time to, get in front of an audience. This is your time to shine, just like that sun, just like the star you are. If you didn't see my blog post on the star you are, please go look that up. I just want to make sure that everybody is taking full advantage of that energy, because it only comes once a year and it is so beautiful and powerful, but only if you are ready for it. Otherwise, it kind of drags you through the mud. So make sure that you are ready to run when that energy hits you. To that end, I would really, really encourage all of you to come to the co-working club for the next month, the month of June. I will make it free to all of you. I just want you to show up, okay? Show up for yourself. Show up for your passion, show up for your process, show up for your innovation, your creativity, show up for your relationship with source, okay? Show up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, when you show up for your passion shows up for you. When you show up for your projects show up for you. Show up. So this month, like I said, I'm making the co-working space free to all. It is Thursdays at, 10 a.m. Pacific. So that means 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern time. If you are overseas, I hope you can do the math yourself. I'm not the expert, but of course, Google has a beautiful calendar for exchange rate, calendar, whatever, you know what I mean? Calculator, that's the word I'm looking for. It has a beautiful time zone calculator for you to use. Come to the co-working space. If that time does not work for you, let me know and I will do another one just for you, okay? That's how important it is to me to see you showing up for the projects that you want to be pouring out by the time that solstice comes. So June is your time to shine. Let's do this together. Badass-te.